If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new album in the description. Let's talk about Rae Sremmurd and SREMM4LIFE 4, because that just happened over the last 2 days, but nobody really picked up on it that much. So I wanted to let y'all in on what happened, how this thing now got kind of, subtly and unofficially announced. I guess we're gonna get official, album announcements and all of that in the future, so if you always want to stay up to date with that, make sure you're subscribed. But today I wanted to go over what we got, what this means for the record to come, and what we can expect from it. So let's jump straight into this. So how this whole thing really started is by the official Rae Sremmurd account taking to their, Twitter account to post a picture of this flaming, set on fire 4, which already is kind of okay, when they post a 4, it's likely referring to SREMM4LIFE 4. And they also, titled it that, SREMM and then 4LIFE, which will likely be the title. It fits very perfectly, just like in SREMM3, the 3 replaced the E. This they can say SREMM4LIFE. I think that's in a nice way that they can put a little pun in there. I think that works really well. So this was the first hint we got for this, and this was on May 31st, so only 3 days ago. But nobody really picked up on this and paid a lot of attention to it, which might make a case for them not really being that relevant anymore. It kind of went on since then. We, for example, had Jxmmi post on Twitter the day after. He said, "Time for that 44444." So a lot of different ways to spell 4. Don't really know if that was supposed to be an actual English sentence, but he did post this the day after, so again hinting at this. Also, his Twitter name right now is just 4444444. There might be some numerical, meaning behind this, just like Kanye had it with the Dawn the 2 releasing on February 22nd, 2022. So 2222222. Maybe there's something behind this too, but no pun intended right there. But let me know if you know anything about that. Swae then also took to his Twitter to say about to get a dose of this Jxmmi. So also referring to SREMM4LIFE 4 actually coming, and another, album from them coming in the near future, because they haven't dropped since 2018. 2018 was SREMM4LIFE 3, or, SREMM 3, which I thought was an amazing record. That was their 3 albums in one, which I really like, especially the Swae album. I thought that there are a lot of hidden gems on there that people need to check out. Basically, the entirety of the Swaecation record is pretty good. Also, Swae in the meantime, he's supposed to be working on Human Nature, his solo album. There were rumors that he turned in over 800 songs. Michael Mady confirmed that, but nothing ever came of it. So I guess they're just I don't know what they're up to, but maybe they're releasing SREMM4LIFE 4 or SREMM4LIFE before even, Human Nature, so Swae's solo record. Jxmmi then went on Instagram to also post another picture, also with the title, or the caption 44444, and a picture of this. I don't know what material this is, but this number 4 being set on flames, just like the one we saw before, but in a different style, this time not in a cartoonish style, and then also credited the photographer for this one. So this is apparently also kind of referring to this new record. And so this is the hints we got over the last 3 days that a new, Rae Sremmurd record is actually coming. As I said, this is not an official announcement, so I guess we just have to wait till they say okay, SREMM4LIFE out, in July or whatever. If that does happen, I'll be sure to keep you all updated, but we don't actually have more information on this. We also didn't really get new singles from them, ever since 2018. A couple of collaborations here and there, of course, but Swae was more active in his solo career. I can remember Dance Like No One's Watching was one of them. A couple of other singles, Sextasy, for example, back in 2019. So a couple of stuff he's been doing, and of course big collaborations like Sunflower, stuff like that. So definitely been going up like that. I do want to point out that he did do an interview last June, so almost exactly a year ago, with Hollywood Life, which didn't really get a lot of views, not a lot of people interested in that. Again, a case for them not being that relevant anymore. But he talked about, SREMM4LIFE 4. And in this interview, by the way, the cringiest interviewer from Hollywood Life that you can imagine, go watch it. It's hilarious. But in this interview, he says, we're trying to save the summer with the SREMM4LIFE. We got so much music. We just got a couple more verses. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to balance our life in the studio and everything and just get it mixed down and get all the videos shot. Every day it's a non-stop process. Every day we working. It's like a baby. You can never take the attention away from it. You always got to have constant attention on it. Be thinking about it 24/7. What's next with it? So we're in our final steps on it. And then again later he said, it's a couple artists on there. We F with a lot of artists in the game right now, but one I was excited about, I hope some Jxmmi don't be mad at me and stuff like that, but we got a song with Lizzo that we did. It's super banging, us and Lizzo, you know what I'm saying? So for sure. So here he's confirming that they're actually working on it, but this was over a year ago, and they said that they were trying to save the summer, and last summer no album came. So maybe this summer, but then again, they've teased at this ever since like 2020, so I'm not even sure if this summer is going to be it. Apparently they're just balancing life too much. Apparently they're balancing life in the studio to a point where they're not putting enough work in the studio. That is no offense to them, that's just what I'm guessing at. Maybe there's some stuff that needs to be clear to anything, but I do think it's kind of weird that they've announced this so many times and it just never came through at the time that they said it was gonna come through. Maybe that's part of the reason why people don't really to kind of feel like they fell off and people don't really see them as relevant as they used to back when SREMM4LIFE 4, for example, 3, for example, dropped. But of course, a record like that would bring with it a couple of big features, as we heard him talk about Lizzo, which I'm really not looking forward to, but I guess he was excited about it. I just hope that we get some great chemistry from the two of them again. There were rumors in the meantime that they had split up, that Rae Sremmurd was not like a group anymore, and like a duo, and also that they were doing their solo stuff. But I hope they can have like a Migos career, like they're still great together, but everyone can do their own solo stuff. Swae, I would love to hear Human Nature from him at some point, maybe this year, but it's not looking too good. He's just been postponing that for forever. So I guess it's just up to, I don't know, up to anyone to see when this is coming out. If anything does happen, I'll be sure to keep you updated, but this is what we got so far. All the different hints, all the different info on it. Hope that this could like clear a couple of things up for y'all. So now I want to know what you think about this. Are you excited for SREMM4LIFE? What do you think about him saying that they're working like with Lizzo and that type of stuff? Like, how do you feel about that? Who do you want to hear on the album? What do you expect from it? Do you think that they're still relevant as a duo in hip-hop? All of your thoughts on this, please let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.